Hope everyone had a wonderful, wonderful week. This week we read Parshas Vayikra. And there's a beautiful idea. I love this idea. It is based on the Korban Mincha that is discussed in the Chumash in Perek Beis. The Pasuk says, Pasuk Yud Aleph, Kol ha-mincha asher takrivu LaHashem, lo te'aseh chametz, ki kol sa'or, v'chol dvash, lo saktiru mimenu, ishel Hashem. When it's not allowed to, when you bring the mincha, it cannot be made of chametz, and it cannot be leavened. V'chol dvash lo taktiru, and you cannot use dvash to smear, to flavor your korban mincha. Rather, the pasuk says, "Kol korban minchascha ba'melach timlach." You should use salt. V'lo tashbis melach bris elokecha. You should not withhold any salt. Me'al minchasecha al kol korbanecha takriv melach. Not dvash, but yes, indeed, salt. Why this emphasis? Yes, salt and not dvash. If you're asking me, you bring a korban. It's an offering to Hashem, l'reach nichoach. If I'm going to choose something to put on it, yes, dvash is what I would choose. Something sweet, something geshmak. Why salt and absolutely not a lav to put on dvash? So perhaps one could suggest there's a fundamental difference between dvash and salt. When it comes to dvash, its essence, it's very, very sweet, but it's very powerful. You put dvash, honey, date honey, you put it on a slice of bread, you add it to some kind of ice cream, whatever, it dominates. It's a dominant flavor. Dvash is a very powerful flavor. It takes over that which it is flavoring. Salt is the exact opposite. What salt does, you want to kosher meat, you want to draw out the blood, so you salt it. The salt draws out, it's polate, it pulls out that which is on the inside. Whenever any chef knows, the first thing you do with a nice piece of meat is first you salt it. The salt draws out the flavors of the meat itself. In other words, it takes the essence of the thing, takes the object itself and pulls it out, draws it out. That is what salt does. So HaKadosh Baruch Hu tells us, I don't want, when it comes to your karbanos, I don't want you to mask the essence. I want it to be authentic. I want it to be real. I want you to take the essential korban and draw out its essence. That's what I want. And that's perhaps a message in all of our avodas Hashem, because after all, Hashem Rachmana Liba boy. He wants the heart. He wants the essence. We sometimes cloud our avodas Hashem. We cloud many things that we're involved in with a lot of fanfare, with a lot of flavor, with a lot of externalities. And that's a nice thing. But Rachmana Liba boy, Hashem wants the essence of the thing. He wants us. He wants the essential. He wants us to take the salt and draw us out. You know, we're 2 years since the beginning of COVID, now another world crisis, but when you think about it, I think one of the lessons of COVID that some of us took at the time, we perhaps are all tired out of it now, but there was an important lesson I think that we took and started to go back to the essentials. Our weddings shrunk significantly. Just the essential part of the wedding, the chuppah, a small suda, the people that we absolutely had to have there, critically important. Yeah, maybe people saved some money, maybe they missed out on some of the fanfare, but yeah, that's the dvash, the essence, the chasan, the kala, the shul, exactly what the essence of the experience. That's what we're all about. That's what we're trying to tap into. We have a lot of externalities, a lot of things that give it a flavor, but the best flavor, the true flavor, is the thing itself. And that's the bris melach that we bring with every single korban. Have a wonderful Shabbos Kodesh.